And we begin the news at 10 with developing news out of Wilder, where nearly 200 federal, state, and local law enforcement officers carried out a federal search warrant at La Catedral Horse Arena. Welcome to the news at 10. I'm Morgan Romero. We have team coverage for you this evening. Abby Wilt and Gabriela Lopez have been in Wilder all afternoon and throughout the evening. They join us live from the arena tonight. But first, we're going to give you some background. Today's raid, led by the FBI, is the result of an investigation that has been building for months. According to a federal criminal complaint, it all started in February when agents got a tip about illegal gambling tied to horse races at the arena. A man named Ivan Tellez owns the facility. Court documents show Samuel Bejarano regularly posted about the gambling operation on Facebook, including a June 25th post showing a betting sheet filled with names and large wagers. In late August, an undercover agent went to a horse race at the arena and said they witnessed betting couriers with backpacks full of cash. According to the complaint, financial records show thousands of dollars in bets processed through apps like Venmo, Zelle, and Cash App. Fast forward to September, just last month, a judge signed a warrant, and investigators allegedly uncovered messages where Bejarano openly accepted bets on future races. On October 15th, federal prosecutors filed charges, and today at 1:15 p.m., Tellez, the alleged ringleader, was arrested. The raid coincided with a public horse race with many people and families in attendance, which now brings us back out to our team in Wilder. Abby, walk us through what unfolded out there earlier with law enforcement as well as those spectators that were there.
Morgan, you're right. So Tellez, alongside 3 others, were taken into custody today, and several others were detained. We're told more than 50 people were detained today out here in Wilder. Now, it is not confirmed if they were involved in the gambling or if they were just spectators of the horse race. That's as of right now. We do know, again, more than 50 people were detained in the midst of the search warrant. You're seeing some of the video of them getting detained now. People were getting zip-tied by masked officers from several different agencies. And about an hour into the raid, everyone besides those who were detained got sent out of the arena.
Got picked up. Who are detained in there. Again, they're minors. They're little boys. They're just here to ride their horses, doing what they do, what's for fun.
Detainees went through processing on site where they showed if they had documentation. Suhei Teo was detained alongside her cousin, uncle, and younger siblings.
You put your belongings into a clear pouch, like your phone, money, everything. No, there were zip ties. You were fully zip tied until your wrist couldn't move anymore.
Teo was then released after she showed documentation, and according to ACLU, people who showed documentation were released. People who could not show documentation on site were sent to Boise or Mountain Home for further processing. Family members tell me they did not know anything about the gambling. They say their loved ones were just here at this location for the scheduled horse race when they were detained.
Honestly, I'm just waiting to see if they're truly going to let the people that have proper documentation go, and who they're going to detain or not, because my mom is all 100% legal. She has no reason to be detained. She's not a criminal.
That was Miguel Batista, whose mom was detained, but she was released after showing documentation. Now, to be clear here, this was an FBI operation following a search warrant into Tellez, the owner of this horse arena. Now, we still do not know an exact number of how many people were detained. That includes how many were released or how many are still detained. Now, there is a media update that's going to happen tomorrow at 1 p.m. at the Canyon County Administrative Building. We'll hopefully have more information after that. We will be there providing you live coverage. And I want to bring in Gabriela Lopez now. Gabriela, I know that there are still a lot of family members that we spoke to today. They do not know where their loved ones are as of tonight. They do not know if they're in Boise, if they're Mountain Home, and they do not know where in those cities they are. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct, Abby. And to understand more of what's going to happen in the next couple of days, there was a confidential meeting tonight. We weren't able to record it. This happened at the Wilder High School, where the ACLU, along with immigration attorneys, opened up a safe space for those families to ask questions and understand what could happen if their loved one was detained. Immigration attorney Nikki Ramirez says that detainees are being processed in Boise and Mountain Home. But right now, there's no exact location on where they're being held. Keep in mind, there is no ICE detention center in Idaho. Ramirez also mentioned she's seen some undocumented people released. At the meeting, the future of the detainees with criminal record wasn't discussed, but Ramirez mentioned that for any detainees who are transferred to ICE detention centers, these locations could be in Seattle, Las Vegas, New Mexico, or anywhere in the country. During the meeting, one witness shared that her mom FaceTimed her as the raid was happening, saying she saw about 107 people taken to Boise in white vans. She also says she's been tracking her mom's location, which shows Boise, but the signal keeps dropping. For now, the ACLU and immigration attorneys are asking any witnesses with video from the beginning of this raid to share it with them. The ACLU says any families directly impacted can call them at 208-344-9750 extension 5. I repeat, 208-344-9750 extension 5. That line will take you to a voicemail, but make sure to leave your name, phone number, and the town you're calling from. Again, this service will be available in English and Spanish.
Okay, Gabriela, Abby, Will, thank you guys so much for all your work out there today. And we have a very comprehensive story on our website right now that details all of the allegations in that criminal complaint against Tellez and those other individuals that were arrested as well.